Ugandan dream is about irrigating aspirations, is about promotion of mutual interests, is about working together and overcoming together.
Hi, this is Shiba. We are at celebratinguganda.com. We love Uganda and we love you all. Thanks for coming.
Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who are watching us right now, here we're on the 50th year of the celebration of Uganda's independence. Here with me, I've got the former candidate who ran for president's office in Uganda year 2011. That's Samuel Mukaku Lubega is here with me. And I was just going to question him a few things because we feel like, and he's going to return back and he's going to also to give us information. Now, Mr. Samuel, I'm very excited to have you here.
Thank you.
Yes. Now, I just wanted to ask, today, what does this 50th year anniversary of our independence means to you?
To me, as a person, and to many I represent, and the majority Ugandans, I believe, it's just a reminder that the occupation in Uganda must be stopped. Because Ugandans fought for independence, they never expected that they would still, up to now, be under such levels of misrule, plunder, denial, and destruction of what we even inherited as a country. So it is important now that Ugandans, wherever they are, young and old, of all tribal, ethnic, religious backgrounds, we all start to work together and realize what we can do together to overcome together.
So, in the discussion, something has come up which is very, very important, that has been talked about how Obote dismantled the federal agreement that literally gave the people the right to exercise their human right in the area of how they want to be ruled. Because now, as you've said, that is a misrule that came after the dismantling of that federal agreement. So what's your opinion on this?
Many of our people are out of jobs. Many of our people have the education but cannot access work. Many of our people have lost out on each and everything that they are entitled to have, including human rights, which are being abused left and right. It is a reminder. It is a reminder to even those who have agitated for federalism. Because, as I told people during the campaigns, the principle of devolution of power, the principle, genuine devolution of power, not just decentralization, the principle of deconcentration of power, so that people can work on things they can themselves. And those that we have to do together are done at the central level or at the federal level, has always been the key pillar in the Ugandan political mainstream. And at the end of the day, it is now important not just to think about devolution of power and deconcentration, but also subsidiarity. Where the local can do things better, let him get or her be given the chance to get involved, to participate, and make that positive contribution. In addition, we also talk about proportional representation, which is a very important principle in democratizing fully our society. That was my call during the last elections. It will continue to be that the four principles, devolution of power and the deconcentration, which we cover up under federalism, and then proportional representation and subsidiarity, are a must if we are to open up our societies and our communities, and if we are to involve our communities into the development that we want. But on the other hand, also the respect of human rights, which are being abused left and right. All Ugandans from all levels, whether they are members of parliament, whether they are national leaders like we are, former presidential candidates and others, party leaders, whether they are district leaders or LCs, whether they are journalists, all of them are being beaten left and right, tortured, traumatized, oppressed. That occupation must stop. The people around the world have woken up. It's right, they woke up around when we are around 50. And we have seen the Arab Spring. It can happen in Uganda. We do not want to shed blood in order to remove the misrule. But we must get together to do what we are best at doing to realize the Ugandan dream. And I think it is time for those of us to provide leadership, because where there is no leadership, a people perish. And it is time, people in Sweden, people in the Nordics, people in the diaspora took lead, because those who are occupied in Uganda, whom they left whom they were left in the homeland, cannot do certain things. Every time you come out, Kaihura will be there, Mr. Kuraije will be there, on the roundabouts, the military tanks, the paramilitary troops. This is not a phenomenon that we wanted at 50 years after independence. It is a phenomenon we thought we had dealt a 6-inch nail at independence. But unfortunately, today still exists. Therefore, as the new Ben, I've always said, because I believe Ben had the country at heart. And the three Chiwanukas, I mean the late Archbishop Joseph Chiwanuka, Archbishop Cardinal Nsubuga Chiwanuka, and Ben Chiwanuka, and then the others like Kaira and the rest had this country at heart. And the others who are still living, the Bianyimas, the Tiberio Kenyans, and others who have just died, the Adimoras, the Auda, the Chemonges, all these people had Uganda at heart. They believed we could create a country that can, within its burdens, feed, give opportunity, irrigate aspiration to every Ugandan. That was the Ugandan dream, that in mutual respect we can know and understand each other as brothers, that in love we can irrigate these aspirations and widen opportunity and promote interest. But now there is no mutual trust. Where there was mutual trust, now there is conflict. There is hatred. Our politics is gummed in hatred. Our politics is broken. Today, we need someone. We need a committed Ugandan. We need new statesmen to fix that.
Wow. Now, concerning, I believe that you're going to also to be the candidate for the elections that will be coming. I think that's 2016, right?
Yes.
Now, if you are elected a new president for the Ugandan people, what is there them to expect? Can you just literally point them to a few things, what they should expect from you, the changes that literally you are going to bring to the nation when you are elected president for Uganda?
Once again, it is important and primary that we re-empower Ugandan communities and the Ugandan people to participate in their own politics, to participate in policy making, and we give them the freedoms. When I talk about freedoms, fundamental freedoms, and allow them their rights, respect their rights, that Uganda is for them, not for anyone else. We can come as politicians who will be managers. We can ask for jobs in a democratic way, but it is important to respect the Ugandans who are the owners of Project Uganda. And of course, sometimes this has been put upside down or sometimes misinterpreted. The creation of Project Uganda, we all know, those who sat in Lancaster Conference, to decide that we can create a country where where we can respect each other, which is mutual respect, where we can trust each other, mutual trust, not the mutual suspicion of today, of Mr. Museveni and the other dictatorial regimes that we have had, our military juntas, like the one we have today, and where we can in love say, my brother, whether you were Musoga, Anacholi, Elangi, Catholic, Protestant, young, old, Muslim, yellow, black, chocolate, you know what I mean? Our Asian brothers as well, and our black Africans too, where we can all say, we love each other, Uganda is ours, we need to reclaim this country, we need to liberate our country, we need to plant reconciliation rather than conflict, so that we can build a new country where Ugandan dream can be achieved. And the Ugandan dream is about irrigating aspirations, is about promotion of mutual interests, is about working together and overcoming together.